like under the return the reformatted license key string, there's questions, the question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here?
No, no,
The index.
on the code editor.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to read this. Return the reformer last. And what variables do we need to initialize? Think about one. Oh, this is nice. What is the purpose of the iteration process? Think about what we need to do with each other in the input stream. How do we handle dashes in the input stream? Okay, this is nice.
So
Wait, wait.
compared to the pseudocode, what additional value are you getting from the questions? Just to understand a bit clearer.
I'm. I think the questions are forcing me to think about what I'm doing.
Okay, got it.
Because if the way I look at it as what do variables need, what variables do we need to initialize? That is forcing me to think, okay, I need to do this and this. I may be able to read over this, but I could be just doing it as I'm going, writing whatever I could be doing. Reading that question out forces me to think about what I have to do. So what do we need to initialize? The empty string, empty string, and I'm gonna write it as code. Why not? Get practicing. Empty string and the count.
Mhm.
And the count would be initialized to probably whatever, or not initialized to 0, for
Mhm.
instance. Stuff like that. I feel like we should, or I feel like this would be a better way of doing it, where we have a little bit of space to write down what we have to do.
I see. So,
I doing that would force me to actually think about the problem.
Now, are these commented questions, are these what the suggestions would be?
yes, so I just I try and get them phrased as just questions that will help us think through what a potential solution would look like. Like not too descriptive, because you don't want to get like the answer off the bat. You want to like actually like try and think through what the answer is yourself and then just get some help here and there. That's the idea.
Okay, so my only problem, so the first one, the problem tells us it's a square matrix, I
Yeah.
believe. Okay, so I feel like we wouldn't even, I feel like that wouldn't be, is that something LeetCode offers you? Is that response?
No,
Heck,
no,
if the
no,
grid is, oh,
no,
okay.
no.
So I feel like that one, they already give us that information.
That is true.
Um, I thought your kind of prompt was kind of cool. Like, hey, how can we iterate through a matrix? Something like that, which the answer would be a nested for loop.
I'm gonna work on the questions that are shown here to make them more helpful because to your point, I think this particular part is already mentioned in the question, so this is not necessarily relevant.
Yeah, this is a
Um,
square matrix, and then it also says n by n. So
yeah. Yeah, these comments aren't as helpful as would have liked, but that's fine. Okay, so
I like it. I think it was helpful, like the examples and stuff like that. I feel like leak code kind of just like throws you under the bus, not under the bus, but just like throws you in the water and then just like expects you to swim, like learn to swim yourself. But yeah, I think the examples were helpful. The I did like the comments, even if it was like screwing up the thingy. So yeah, and then the help me,